Hey, good morning, Wojak ETH community. Today is the 21st of November, 2025. Gloomy morning, weather-wise and also price-wise, market-wise. Um, I think Bitcoin crashed down to 80,000, the low, and we reached into the 0.0001 handle. It's ridiculous how low we are. I think a couple more clicks down, we might hit to the $5 million market cap. So the whole market is bleeding, you know. Mm. I try to switch some of the funds around and buy more Wojak at these levels. I just sold some more gold, and hopefully, we can get some more um, cash freed up. Who knows? Maybe I'll be able to buy Wojak at $4 or $5 million market cap, kind of like Wojak OG did. And if I'm able to do that, I'm gonna put that in my Twitter description as well. So it's not a fun sight, to see price keep going down and down and down. You just can't find a bottom. But I'm still believe that Wojak is gonna, the value is way above the current level. I believe it's at least $1. So each dollar I convert into Wojak at these price levels could worth close to $10,000. Who knows, in a year, in a month, in 2 months, maybe in 4 years. So I'm not really worried. I'm not using any leverage. Everything is cash, so I'm just buying HODL, DCA all the way down. If it goes down more, great. If it doesn't go down, I've accumulated enough. Um, but just a few words to the people who don't, who are selling at these price levels. If you sell Wojak at these levels, um, maybe you never deserve to own this gem. So if you just sell a little bit, just sell all your bags. You don't believe in this project, you don't believe in this meme. You know, if you truly can relate to the Wojak meme, this period right now is what the meme character is going through all the time. You know, it's whatever project or investment or asset he buys, it just keeps going down and down and down and lower and exceeding all his expectations. That's the meme, you know. If you don't see that, or if you don't relate with that feeling, then you probably shouldn't be in Wojak. Just sell all your bags and maybe go into Nvidia or something, or go into gold. Go into some other uh, investments. And sell your bags to those who deserve it, who truly can relate to this meme, who truly believe the sentiment, the feeling that this meme represents. And just like what we said the other day, you need to find a reason why you're in this project. you know I remember 3-4 months ago when I started heavily investing to Wojak. One thing that caught my eye in the chat was one of the members posted, you know this little paragraph, um, you know, just depicting what it means to be a Wojak, and really rang true to my mind at that time. I was struggling with my investment in hash graphing, the HBAR tokens, and that would really clicked with me, and that's why I said to myself, this is, the meme I think captures the whole crypto ethos, and that's why I made a huge investment and just keep buying down, as the price goes down. Not that I want to, but the price just keeps going down and down and down, and I feel like a fool not to buy at these ridiculous levels. Um, but you need to find your why. Why do you buy into this token? And because of the why, or your answer to this why is going to help you go through these bear markets. A lot of people, if you go on Twitter, a lot of people, they're hurting, you know, these days. I don't feel that. I personally, I'm really having a good time because I'm able to buy these gems at almost free prices. But if you don't, but you know, it's this mentality is predicated on that I believe in the project. If you don't believe in the project, if you see the prices going down, if you check your portfolio just minus 1,000 today, minus 10,000 the next day, you feel pain. Of course, it's natural. But if you, like a sailor, you know, measure your wealth or your asset in terms not in dollars, but in bitcoins, or in our case, in Wojaks, then you see the balance of your Wojaks keep increasing, the balance of your Bitcoin increasing every day. You feel great, yeah, you know, but you have to believe in it. And that's why you need to find the why and answer the why for yourself. Nobody else can answer this why for you. And if you can't find the why, sell your bags to some people who already answered this why. So shout out to the community members, Billionaire, to Chris Luth. I think Chris was the one who posted this paragraph that helped me, you know, to get into Wojak a couple months ago. Shout out to Cherry 6, to Reverend, you know, great post from I checked from last year, you know, saying that Wojak is the most relatable meme, and that's you know, I totally wholeheartedly agree with that statement. Um, Shout out to Just, you know, and several new faces in the chats who are making great points, great suggestions. One person the other day said that we have 7,000 members in the Telegram channel. If every one person just posts under the video of Morad, we will get our visibility way up. People will notice us. I say not even 7,000. I say even 1%. Let's say, you know, even like 10 people out of the 7,000 just keep working, grinding on X, keep grinding on Telegram. You know, we will make so much more noise than what we're making right now. If you just go onto Xland, the fakes, the knockoffs, they are making a lot more noises than we do. Yes, granted, you know, these people, they're professional scammers, and that's, they have to make noises. But we got to get our words out. You know, we talked about this yesterday. We got to educate the wider community, wider crypto community about these fakes, because I totally believe that these fakes were able to siphon part of the value from the Wojak, the original Wojak project. And that's why you see our market cap just keeps going down. Part of it is because of the overall market, and part of it is because of these knockoffs, you know. And don't, you know, I know that many people in the community think that, oh, these are just a free advertisement for us, to a certain extent, but you gotta be careful, because they can do some real damage, you know, if they're not called out. A case in point, if you ever, you know, for those people who are over age 40, you probably remember this clothing brand called Pierre Cardin. It's one of the most famous clothing brands, you know, in the 1970s and 80s. But you know, in the 80s, China began to produce knockoff Pierre Cardins, and within 10 years, this brand just collapsed because all these Chinese knockoffs have horrible qualities, you know, and that just ruined the brand value of this beloved brand. And right now, nobody knows about Pierre Cardin, you know. And the same thing with these knockoff Wojak tokens. They destroy value. They rug pull, and the people who got hurt in the rug pull, they don't know these scammers. They'll see another Wojak and say, oh, this is just part of the same scam. So it hurts the brand value if we just allow these knockoffs fester. That's why call them out. Call them out. Even if you don't want to call them out, at least just get active on X, so that when people Google or search for Wojak, the real project comes up first, not these fake ones. So let's just get active, encourage one another, pat each other on the back, retweet each other's X posts and the comment. We need our help. We need to help each other during these tough times. And we're community. We have the same mentality. We have the same Wojak mentality, and that make all of us friends, because we share the same values and the same sentiments and probably similar history when it comes to investing as well. So just encourage one another and support one another in these tough times. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.